Hello everybody and welcome back to SkySaga Alpha 10. This is going to be the final tutorial here in SkySaga Alpha 10, and I wanted to do something that you guys could potentially aim for with the time you have left in SkySaga, or at least in the SkySaga Alpha. So very recently I have hit level 35 in the hero levels, or whatever these new levels are now called. And the reward for hitting 35 is this guy. It is the Demolition Hammer and the an amber of some kind. I've got a lamps and lanterns amber. So together what we're going to do right now is we're going to learn up this Demolition Hammer, and we're going to see what this thing does, because I've seen it around on social media and I haven't really quite understood, I don't think, what it actually does. So we're going to learn that up as we've just done, and we're going to place down a little crafting device and see if we can actually even make this thing. Yeah, there we go. So it is 12 grey chunks, 6 brown logs, and 1 cotton. So we're going to craft up a couple of those. Shift click and pressing craft pulls up the multiple crafting selection. Hopefully you guys knew that already. If not, there you go. That's a new little thing that you've just learnt. So here we go. We have the 2 hammers, and wow, these things look cool. I'm just going to have to go out into third person in half a second after we work out exactly what it is they do. So I'm seeing the same kind of area effect lines that you get out of the demolition hammers, but let's see here. Ooh, interesting. So if I hit that, okay, I think, yeah, this seems to be, if you're standing somewhere, it will preserve the level that you're standing on. So let's see what happens when you fly and try this. So we're going to fly up to here, and I'm going to hit that. Wow, yeah, see, there you go. So you can see that the actual hammer is highlighting these two, but because I am flying at the particular level I'm flying at, it's not going to knock that down. That's really cool. Okay, so honestly, I think these hammers should potentially be used or given a little earlier than they are, but they are still pretty cool. So the one big thing I guess we really do need to test out here is how they actually work in an adventure, because of course the other pickaxes, especially the long range pickaxes and so forth, only take out 1 block in an adventure, and they take out 1 block in 1 hit, which is actually pretty good because it's better than the conventional pickaxes, and that's why I use them as my daily run around pickaxes. But they don't reach long range like they do in actual build world. So we'll see if these hammers here actually do anything different in an adventure than the other pickaxes around the place. Okay, so here we are in a very hilly world. Let's pull out the hammers. Okay, so the hammers seem to just do 1 block, which, I mean, that's not too bad, but they seem to be a little bit faster, I think, than the pickaxes. Yeah, they are. You can tell that they're just that little bit faster. So that's kind of cool, actually, especially if you get the double click going. Yeah, check this out. We are plowing through these blocks. That's really cool. Okay, so there you go. That is what these pickaxes are really good for. Or these hammers, I should say. Demolition hammers, yeah. Plowing through blocks in an adventure, that's really cool. Okay, the final thing I wanted to do was just take a quick look at what these actually look like in my hands. Oh, how cool are they? They've got a little, like, bend in the head of the axe, or in the handle of the axe, which just makes them look really cool. So if I can drop one and see what it looks like. Drop, not destroy. And we'll jump back into first person mode. Yeah, check it out. So this is what I'm talking about. There's a little, like, nick in the axe, a little, like, bend right up by the top there, which just looks really cool. So yeah, there you go. That is the demolition hammers, and personally I think these things are really awesome. Like I said, I would like to see them and the Earthshaper gauntlet placed in different areas, so in terms of when you actually get them as a reward, these would be a much better lower tier reward, and the Earthshaper gauntlet, which is just so powerful, would be much better this kind of height, just to give a really cool little addition to hitting level 35. But these things just look awesome. I wish I could get these in any color so I could start mucking around with them and build some interesting looking pickaxes, or well, demolition hammers. I keep calling them pickaxes because of course they act very, very similar to the pickaxes. They just have that slight tweak which makes them a lot easier to use and a lot better to build with. Anyway, that is going to be it for the final tutorial here in SkySaga Alpha 10. The final tutorial in the SkySaga Alpha. I thought I'd keep this one short and sweet and just something that you guys can target for. You can go for that level 35 before the end of the Alpha and see if you can pick these hammers up. But yeah, like I said, hopefully this one has been interesting to you guys, and I will see you in the next video.